record. Your assignment for number 14 is to make a color wheel using only primary colors. So the only colors you're going to use are red, yellow, and blue. And you can see that I've already done them on, I've already gotten the colors. These are the ones that come straight out of the palette, right? Now, you can do it in any format you want. I wish I had more examples readily available. I have several in my book at home, which that's the problem. My book is at home. But if you look here, and maybe, let's see, can I zoom up? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Is panning and zooming the same thing? I don't know what that'll do. This may be a problem. Nope, apparently not. Anyway, here here's zooming right here. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. By the way, there's the zoom button. Okay, yeah, it's on there. Okay, here's an example. They did like a black background. It's a pop-up. Notice they painted right over the print, which I think is pretty cool. So they did a round one, but I've seen all variations, and I think online there's some examples of some other color wheels that other students have done. All right, so I want you to use paint. I want you to mix paint. I want you to only use red, blue, and yellow. So a little bit earlier, I put some, actually this is maybe a little pinkish, but this red and this blue and this yellow, I put some water in them to soften them up. So we're going to mix a secondary and a tertiary for an example, and then you're on your own. So here we have, again, the red and the blue. What color do you want me to mix? Green? All right. So we're going to mix, to get blue, we're going to mix blue and yellow. The reason why I want you to do this is that it's just good to have practice mixing colors. And I'm not going to explain why, but you're going to have to just trust me as your fearless leader that I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Have water in a rag so you can wipe off your brush. So on the tray here, I put some blue down. Now over here on the other tray, I'm going to put yellow. Yellow, you're going to need a lot of yellow. I can already see I don't have enough yellow. Come on, yellow. Talking to the yellow. All right, so we'll try and I'll do my best to mix a. I'm going to clean my brush. Just tick, this blue is going to overpower the yellow. So here will be my green. These are not going to be perfect greens and perfect blue. I don't care. I want to see that you made your own. All right, so here's my green. Okay, then to get this green, I need to leave that there. I can put a little green out here. Pick up some green. And then put a little more blue in there. Maybe too much blue. I think that's pretty good, actually. That'll be my blue-green. And then to get my yellow-green. So what I'm telling you is you need to keep your secondary colors clean so that you can mix the primary in with them. So the yellow-green, instead of mixing the blue into the yellow-green, I moved the yellow-green over here and put some blue in. So now I can come back with that same yellow-green and mix it into my green, of which there's not a whole lot left. I don't know if this is going to be green enough. It's borderline. I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to cheat a little bit. All right, do the best you can. I'm not wholly satisfied with that yet, but I think when it dries. Now with the color, you're going to have to get enough pigment. I said the yellow is one of the hardest ones. You'll have to put enough pigment down. But one thing with the altered books that you're using, take advantage of them, and you can get some really nice effects. You can do your colors just directly on to the book for other activities too, and you kind of see the print through it, but you can get some nice effects with watercolor. I really like watercolor in the altered books. Do a little wet on wet. Oh, this is when I know I love to paint, because I get a brush and I don't even want to stop playing around with it. I'm going to bleed it a little bit. Yeah, I love to paint. Okay, I'll quit playing so that you can get to work. Now, I want to show you one more thing.